Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Accountable Goddess. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know it's going to drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. For today's topic, subject title is going to be titled, a lot of times we've been checked out of liking people. A lot of times it's like we've been came to the realization that we got to cut off some people because being around toxic individuals is not good for your mental health. It is not good for your sanity and your mental health. Being around individuals that are dysfunctional, they are just diabolical, they're hateful, they're scornful, they're miserable. These people are miserable and bitter. And they want to make you miserable because, as the old saying goes, misery loves company. So people want you miserable and bitter like them. So being around these kinds of people, it will start to make you feel sick. You will start to develop all kinds of health problems. I mean, you can start getting all kinds of sicknesses. You being around the negative energy and the negative environment is not good for your mental health. It's not good for your sanity. And you arguing, you fussing, you're cursing, you're getting violent, or you're acting in a rage because these people will push your buttons. They will drive you insane. They will drive you crazy. All the gaslighting, all of the projection, all of the manipulation, all of the mental abuse is going to set you off. You're going to spaz out. You're going to zap out. You're going to crash out. And you're going to lash out in a rage. It's the gaslighting, the manipulation, it's the lies, it's the mind games, it's the mind tricks. It's like they're crazy, but they're trying to run you crazy. They're trying to run you off the edge. They're trying to run you insane when they are the ones that is insane. They are the ones that is crazy. They need help. They need therapy. They need medicine. They should be locked up somewhere in a psych ward, not you. But because they're trying to run you crazy, they're trying to run you off, and the gaslighting, the rejection, manipulation, the verbal, psychological, and emotional abuse that make you just go in a rage. It make you lash out and act violent. It make you do violence. And always being in a rage, always being upset. That's not good for your health. Being upset all the time, getting too emotional, that can bother your nervous system. That can give you bad nerves. You can develop high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes. Being under stress can make you develop so many health problems. Being under stress is never good. It's never a good thing to be under a lot of stress and pressure, because you start to have panic attacks. If you get too upset, you can start to have panic and anxiety attacks. Yeah, so you don't want to make your heart get weak to where you get heart trouble, heart disease. You don't want that. Yeah, because some people is just two-faced. When you see that someone is two-faced, they sneaky, they're a snake, they can be bought, they're playing two parts, they're playing both sides of the fence. When you see that, they're being deceitful. When you see that someone is like that, you become emotionally uninvested in them. And this goes for a parent and child relationship. This goes for a friendship. This also goes for a friendship, being friends, associates. This can go for a husband and a wife, a boyfriend and a girlfriend. When you see this in any kind of relationship with someone, once you see these red flags and signs that they're sneaky, they're a snake, they're two-faced, they're turncoat, they can't be trusted. They cannot be trusted. They can be bought. If someone give them money, or if they can get favors from someone, then they will turn against you. Because some people is like this. Some people is all for themselves. And they want a handout. Some people don't want to go lacking and not having. That's because they're not loyal to you. No one is going to be in. No one is going to be in with someone that is your enemy. Someone that is your true friend, or a true parent to you, or a true spouse, or a true boyfriend, or a true girlfriend. They're not going to be in with someone that is your enemy. Someone that is loyal to you, they can't be bought. They don't care about receiving a handout or getting favors from someone. They're not going to do that because they like you, they love you, they care about you. So they can't be bought. But someone that can be bought, they don't care about you. They don't love you because they're thinking about themselves. They don't see you as someone that's worthy of them going lacking for. They're not lacking for you. They want their handout. They want to get favors from this person. They want to get. All they care about is themselves. They all for themselves. Once you see that that kind of person is like that and they can't be trusted, they're not an honest person, and then that's why you cut them off. You've been checked out of wanting to be, you've been checked out of wanting to keep them in your life. Like with a mother and a child, even if you are still living in your parents' house, but your parent can't be trusted. They're a snake. They're against you. They're not for you. They don't have your back. So even though you're still living with your parent, you have emotionally checked out of wanting to keep that parent in your life. You become, how can I say this? You become emotionally uninvested in wanting to keep a relationship with this parent. Have broken the relationship with this parent. And the same with for friends, associates, a boyfriend, girlfriend, and a spouse, a wife or husband. It's the same way in those relationships. You're still living with your spouse or your partner, but they're not treating you right. You see they are deceitful. So even though y'all still living, even though y'all are still living together, you still have emotionally checked out of that relationship with that person. You have already broken up with that person. You're just stuck living with them. You're stuck living with them until you can get out, until you can move out and go somewhere else. And a friendship, associates. You see, your friends are your frenemies. They're your secret enemies. So once you realize this, you have broken the friendship with them. And you're going to exit out and break up their friendship with that friend or associate at the right time that you want to. When you're fed up and can't take it no more, you're going to exit out and break up the friendship with that friend or that associate at the right time that feels right for you. You're going to leave that friendship and cut that associate out your life. You're going to leave that friendship and leave that associate. When you're going to leave that friendship, you're going to leave that friendship and leave that associate when you have had enough. When you totally is fed up. You're totally fed up and not putting up with the BS, the bull crap any longer. Yeah, so that's me. When everyone turn against you, and you feel like when everyone have turned against you, and you feel like you are outnumbered, when everyone turned their back, when everyone have turned their backs on you, and you feel outnumbered, you got no choice but to leave. You got no choice but to exit out. You got no choice but to isolate. You got no choice but to go into isolation. And so you got to get out. You got to get out. But a lot of times, before you get out, many of us have already emotionally checked out. And many of us have already, and many of us have become already emotionally uninvested and wanted to keep certain individuals in our lives and wanting to keep it around certain individuals. I'm a Calvary Goddess. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to like, comment, share, subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know you're going to drop and upload a video. Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate all the love and support. I will see you all in my next video. Again, thanks for tuning into this video, and I will see you all in my next video. One love, whole love. I'm out. For love.